We began our Spanish Immersion program in the fall of 2009, and it was part of our district's strategic plan for fostering students' cultural competence and global awareness.
It's different from a traditional language learning program in that it's not focused on grammar or specific vocabulary, but the children are actually learning content through the use of the second language.
So our students get math, science, and health in Spanish.
In most classes, there's one teacher that's responsible for teaching language arts, and that instruction is delivered in English. There's another teacher, the immersion teacher, that teaches science, social studies, and mathematics, and that instruction is delivered all in Spanish.
Language and culture are inseparable. And so when students are learning another language, they are simultaneously acquiring knowledge and appreciation for other cultures. And when we were researching the effectiveness of language acquisition programs, we found that Spanish immersion or language immersion experiences are the most effective and efficient ways for students to acquire another language.
One of the centers that we had today was using the smartboard and songs that the kids were familiar with. We practice and learn songs, and once they learn the words, we put them in the personal reader. And then they can use the fact that they remember this song, much like a predictable text or a pattern book, to track the print as they're singing. Another center that we had today was a social studies center focused on learning about Veterans Day, in which the kids read another small book in Spanish, and it was read to them by the teacher. Another center was the children playing color and shape bingo. We're working on learning about patterns in mathematics right now, and in order to describe and explain patterns, they need the vocabulary of shapes and colors.
I divide them in groups, and the other groups were reviewing measurement and measuring with different objects. So their objective was to be able to review how to measure with objects. My lesson, on the other hand, was to introduce measurement with inches. So I used the smartboard for the students to be more excited about learning and being able to move. First I used a paper clip, and then I used the ruler.
If you begin your language learning experience before the age 13, you have a better chance of becoming fluent.
Most parents who enroll their children in an immersion program do not speak the target language. Somewhere along the line, they have realized the value of learning another language, and they want that for their children.
We can't hear enough from universities and colleges and the private sector that they're looking for people who are bilingual, people who can communicate in more than one language.
The world is shrinking, and there are more opportunities for a person who is bilingual than just being with one language.
Giving a child the gift of a second language is one of the most wonderful things that a parent can do.